to derive the quadratic function when the given is a vertex and a point. So, magiging given nyo ay ganito. Write the quadratic function whose graph passes through the origin and the vertex of the parabola is at 2, -4. So, may magiging given na vertex at saka kung saan dumadaan yung ating quadratic function. And, meron akong 2 steps na pinapaliwanag or sinasabi para mahanap yung quadratic function na yun. Unang-una ay kailangan nating hanapin yung a. Kasi yung form ng quadratic function na kailangan natin or hahanapin ay f of x is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. So, kailangan natin hanapin natin muna yung a. Na kung saan dito natin makukuha sa form na to. Yung vertex form. Kasi nga, given yung ating hk, which is our vertex, and then given din yung point, which is yung x and y. And yung f of x yun yung magiging y natin. Okay. Para mahanap yung ating a, ang ginawa ko, meron akong ginawa dyang formula. So, ganito yung pagkaka-convert ko sa formula. Ito, nilipat ko, transpose ko, or if addition property of equality, we will subtract both sides by k. Kaya yan naging minus k. And then, I divide both sides by the square of x minus h para mawala dito. Para maiwan na lang yung a. So, our formula for a is y minus k divided by x, the square of x minus h. So, this will be our formula for a. Kasi ang first step is find for a. Wherein, isa-substitute natin sa y. Ito yung given point. And also dito yung x. And then, yung h and k natin, identify natin, then we'll be substituting here. So, yun muna ipapakita ko sa inyo. Denote natin yung formula natin, or list down natin yung formula natin. So, yung ating xy is 0, 0. So, x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0. So, saan ko yan nakuha? Kasi sabi po sa origin. Origin is yung 0, 0. Yun yung x and y, kasi hindi naman yun yung vertex. Dun dumaan yung graph natin. And then, the vertex of the parabola is 2 and -4. So, dahil ito yung vertex, so we could say our h is 2 and our k is -4. And that's the time we will be finding for a. So, this is again the formula for a. A is equals to y minus k over the square of x minus h. So, let's solve for our a. Y is 0 minus -4, which is our k, over yung x ulit minus 2, which is our h, and then kuha natin yung square nun. So, -0 minus -4 will give us +4, and 0 minus 2 will give us -2 squared natin yon. So, we have 4 over 4. Our a is 1. Okay, so that is the first step. Find a. So, yun yung first step. Find a. And then, the second step is, hindi na po magkakasya dito sa aking whiteboard. The second step is find the quadratic function by substituting a, h, and k dito sa ating itong form na ito. Ilagay natin yung a dito, yung h dito, at saka yung k. Hindi na po natin papalitan yung x. And also, ito hindi na po. kasi you are asked to find for the quadratic function. So, give me time to erase that para magkaroon ako ng space for the solution. Okay, so let's now substitute. Our a is 1. Hindi na po papalitan yung x. So, let's substitute age and k. And then, expand na natin and write it in standard form. F of x is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. Sorry, hindi lang kasha. So, actually class, kung vertex form, eto na yon. That is already the answer. But since ganitong form yung pinapakita dun sa ginagamit namin book sa school, we need to expand it. So, this is a square of binomial. So, the square of binomial is x squared minus 4x plus 4. And then, sagot pa lang yan dun. And then, minus 4. And then, we will do the operation on our constant. So, 4 minus 4 will give us 0. So, ang ating general form or standard form is f of x equals x squared minus 4x. Next is another example. Another example, write the quadratic function of the parabola whose vertex is at -1, -3, passing through 1, 5. So, ang ating vertex is -1, 3. So, we could -3, sorry. So, ang ating age is -1, ang ating k is -3. And passing through 1, 5, so we could say na ang ating x is I1, y is 5. Again, the first step is to find the a. So, y natin, ang y natin is 5, minus yung k natin ay -3 over the square of, ang x natin ay 1, ang ating age is -1. So, this is equals to 8. This is 2 squared, which is 8 over 4 will give us 2. So, ang ating a is 2. Age is -1. K is -3. Let's now substitute on the f of x equals yung a daw is 2 x minus age squared and then minus k. We have x plus 1, the square of x plus 1 rather minus 3. So this is what we call the vertex form. But dun kasi sa ginagamit namin sa aming ginagamit kong book, ang hinihingi nila ay the standard form, or sometimes they call it general form. So we need to expand first itong naka-square, which is ang ating perfect square trinomial, and then distribute natin yung ating a, which will give us 2x squared plus 4x plus 2 minus 3. Then let's do the operation sa dulo, which is -1. Okay, so this is what we call the standard form, or again sa iba po ay general form. So that is our example in deriving the quadratic function given a point, a vertex, and a point.